Hi guys, welcome to Rosemont, and today I'm visiting a few of my friends. I'm at Tabon Farms, and Tabon Farms is 55 kilometers away from the city, 7.5 km from A1 Road. I'm super excited to bring you these two gentlemen, and these gentlemen are Thabo and Nyepi. Welcome, gentlemen. How are you?
Hello, hello.
Thank you, Mr. Mipi.
So guys, we're gonna be talking to Thabo and Dixon Nyepi, and these guys are from Tabon Farms in Kemsekwa. Okay, they are breeders, top breeders. If they are top breeders in the country, I think within the best 10 in locally. And Akizore, am I
No, that's true, man.
That's very true.
No, that's true.
First and foremost, I want to know, how did you start Tabon, and when did you start, and why did you start? Anybody can start.
Tabon maybe because he's always loved goats. I think he had
Okay.
the passion before I did. Yeah.
Okay. We started this thing in 2017. I started in Tonota, and that's about 400 kilometers from here. It was quite expensive to be commuting or going to check the farm every month because, as you know, goats you need to be in very close contact with. So it was quite expensive for me to move between here and Tonota. So then in 2020, I think towards the end of 2020, me and my friend Mr. Dixon, I had a chat with him. He was never a lover of goats,
Yeah.
but I managed to convince him that
forced me into it.
we can do this.
Yeah.
And then we settled here in 2021 February. I think our first lot of goats was coming from Richard Biggs in Eastern Cape.
Yeah.
In 2001 February, and I brought some of the goats from Tonota, and that's how Tabon Farms at Camp Sekwa started. The area is called Tabon Sekwa. Camp Sekwa,
Sekwa, yeah.
and the operations is called Tabon
Tabon
Farms.
Farms at
Yeah.
Kemsekwa. Yeah. No, 100%. That was correct. We started, operating out of this particular farm just before COVID, 2020, 2021, thereabout. And I think what we agreed as a principle right from the beginning is that, whatever we're going to do, whatever we're going to put our hands into, it has to be quality, high quality or nothing else. We're very clear that we want to avail top quality Boer goats to Botswana and represent Botswana breeders into the space of Boer goat farming.
Perfect. No, it shows you guys are breeders of top quality Boer goats. All right. Talking about best and best, the best of the best, which is your Boer goats. You are having an upcoming auction. When is it? And when?
2nd September.
2nd September.
2nd September 2023.
What are you bringing there?
We are bringing top quality goats.
Yes.
We are bringing 3 bucks. Our 3 bucks that we are bringing, they are Besto, JJ, and Shingos.
Yeah.
And we believe we are breeding from 2 of the best lines that you can, 2 of the best bucks you can find in Botswana. Our head says Jack and Babalas, and we believe, rightly so, that they must be within the top 10 bucks in Botswana right now.
No, look, for me, if you're looking for quality and Boer goat fraternity, that's what we're bringing you. Quality is what we're bringing. Quality is what we're breeding. If you're looking at buying yourself a top quality Boer goat, you don't want to miss this auction. Yeah.
No, truly speaking, I've seen the animals. They're just phenomenal. They're 100% ones that I want to keep at my farm, And this auction, guys, will be online. I'll just put the link below where you can bid, and you can buy. Everybody can buy all over the world.
Everyone can buy all over the world. We are currently working with the Ministry of Agriculture to make sure that by the time that the auction comes, we have attained permission or license to be able to export to all the rest of the world for anybody who would be buying online or who would come here, but they are based outside Botswana.
Perfect. Anyway, let's take the conversation somewhere else now. The challenges that you have faced, guys, for sure there are challenges, Dixon.
100%.
And there are successes, there are challenges. What are the biggest challenges that you have experienced in this journey?
I would say, look, to breed this quality animal is very expensive. It's very, very expensive. One of our biggest costs is feeding.
Feeding, yeah.
We want to make sure that our animal maintains a healthy body throughout the year, and to do that takes a lot of money. It takes a lot of money. So I think the biggest challenge in addressing the problem is we don't have enough land for the
Land.
animals to graze. Look,
Yeah.
look, these are animals.
Yes,
they need
yes.
to graze. But unfortunately, due to the limited space of land that we have here, we find ourselves having to feed them from the pocket. You feed them like baby. You buy groceries. you buy groceries.
But is it profitable?
For them? Yes, I would say it's profitable, but really for us at this point,
It's not about profit.
It is not about profit
Yeah,
yet.
yeah.
It's about building the
building up,
skill,
yeah.
building the capacity,
Yeah.
showcasing that you can actually produce. And I must say, I think in the short space that we've been at it, we've done very,
well.
very, very
You've
well.
done
Yeah,
well.
yeah. But land is a big limitation.
Yes,
it's a limitation.
And
Yeah.
it's quite expensive, especially towards the city or not far from the city.
100%.
It's quite-
Yeah.
Any other challenges that you can add from what Dixon has said?
Yeah, we have besides the hobby or the business being quite expensive in terms of feed. We also have challenges of diseases. We have a challenge of the biggest killer of goats in Botswana, which is hot water.
Yeah.
So
And
we have
probably in the near future we can talk about how you combat hard water. But okay, continue talking about the challenges. But maybe in the future we do a video.
Yeah,
and see.
we need to.
yeah, no,
Just
we
animal. I think maybe animal health in
Yes,
general.
in general, yeah.
Animal
Yeah.
health in general.
Yeah, but generally, diseases, we have a challenge, hard water. We have a challenge of all the cholesterol diseases, your pasturella, your
yes,
pulpy
yes.
kidney, your tetanus, and all related cholesterol diseases. But to combat that, as everybody who's a farmer would know, is that you need to vaccinate against those diseases. But unfortunately, against hard water, there is no vaccine against that. But besides the business being expensive, the other problem is of diseases.
The future, guys. Let's talk about the future plans of Tabon Farms. What are your future plans? What do you want to achieve? For me, I think you are there already. You have produced the best, and I don't know if there is any other future plans that you want to attain.
Look, obviously, I mean, the objective is to grow.
Yeah.
We want to commercialize.
Grow in numbers or grow in
grow in numbers, grow in quality, grow in profitability. It's a commercial farm.
It's a commercial farm.
It has to make financial sense. It has to make business sense. But look, we are excited that there's a. We appreciate the tone coming from the government. That a government of the day is pushing. For citizen economic empowerment, it's pushing farming. It's pushing citizens to play a meaningful role in every sector of the economy, and this is the sector that we've chosen. We would really want to see ourselves being amongst the top quality breeders representing our country. We are excited of talk of export market for goats. That's the space that we want to play in, not really pushing large numbers, but really availing the quality that can that can give farmers that are into the export market.
I think as well, beyond and beside what Dixon just talked about, is that we keep records to see how our kidding is, how our how our kidding or our lambing is, how our weaning is. So at every point in time, we want to improve from the what we've recorded in the past. For example, if we had recorded a kidding rate of about 180%, we want to go to 190, 200, and basically besides.
Just to jump in there, Tab, how do you calculate the kidding rate?
Our kidding rate is really calculated by looking at the number of iwis or females that we have bred and that have given birth, and the number of kids that are there. So it's just the number of kids over the number of females, and then we get the kidden rate. And beyond that, we then go to 3-4 months to wean the kids and look at our winning rate to see of all the kids that had lambed or kidded at the time of kidding, then how many have died and how many are we then winning. And then we take away the ones that have died, and we also take away the ones that we are culling, and then look at our winning rate, and that is what we convert. And we are always excited to look at the numbers improving and all that. So from one kidding season to the next, we always want to see that improving. And also our breeding stock, wanting to improve the numbers of our breeding stock from one season to the next. If you are breeding with 10 animals now, you want to be breeding with at least a 10% more, 12 and then 15 until you get to a point where
number
that you are satisfied with. And Mr. Dixon talked about the issue of land. We are sitting on a 16 hectares. We can't have 100 goats here.
Yes, true. Yeah.
We can only keep a certain number that would be affordable in the amount of land that we currently have.
Okay, last question, guys. Is goat production or small stock production in Botswana profitable?
Well,
you have to get the formula right. If you get it right, you have to make your money. It's a business. We've seen the numbers. We just need to track the formula a little bit, to start making money out of it. But look, I can tell you, it's a potentially profit-making business. Yeah, there is potential. We're not making money yet.
Just say it. No, we are killing it.
We're not making money. We're not making money yet. But it looks like it can be done.
It can.
no, that's quite right. If we were to put numbers into it, when you look at it, when we started, obviously a lot of money was coming from our pockets.
Yes.
But right now we can run to 90% of the year without taking
Popping
money
money.
from the pocket
Awesome,
and
man.
just
That's
buying
awesome.
feed
It's
and
self-sustaining.
everything
Yeah, it's
from
self-sustaining.
from the sales that we are making. So that is quite promising. Obviously, because this is new, we also have some capital expenditure that we need to put in. There is also buying more breeding stock that we put in.
Improve your goats.
Improve the goats.
Yeah.
So the money that comes in quickly goes back into the business. And we are not, in terms of getting something from it, we are not. But for the larger part of the year, we would be operationally, we'll be using money that we get from the business.
For the moment, call it an expensive hobby.
Okay. They say goats are the best money eaters. They always eat money from your pockets.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But it's the passion.
That's the passion.
Yeah. Can it be a profitable business though?
I've said yes.
Yes.
I've said the potential is there.
The potential is there.
Yeah, the potential is there. If we can address the limitations I've talked about,
And the management also tweak the management.
The management, yes, to reduce your mortality.
Reduce mortality, try and manage the diseases.
And we need also to support each other. We need Botswana to
support us.
To support us. We need Botswana to buy these animals from us. We need to increase our animal population. And we can only do that if Botswana develop the passion and they buy from us. Talking about profitability, there's no profitability if Botswana not buying our animals. We're putting a lot of effort for them.
Yes.
We need them to buy the animals.
To own them,
I think just borrowing from that, we need Botswana to be buying from us. We currently have some very, very nice young rams bred from one of the best bucks that we talked about earlier. Babalas, it comes from a jackpot line. Jackpot comes from a face line from Lucas Becker. So those are some of the best breeding lines that you can find rightly available in the country. We know the border is closed. So guys, if you are looking for some of the best bucks available in Botswana, just come here. We have those available.
100%. Your last word, Dixon? Last words?
Ladies and gentlemen, please support us. Let's support each other. Let's support the agriculture sector. Let's support our head of state. And I can see he's making a lot of effort in trying to push.
Our president is pushing.
To really push us to be.
He's pushing.
To be self-sustaining in terms of producing food. This is food.
Yes, this is food.
So really, I just want to encourage farmers, especially young people.
Let's
Let's come into this agriculture sector. There are many subsectors of it. Please pick your passion and go for it. Go back to the farms. Are boeleng ko masimong.
Are we ready?
Re go lema and breed something.
Yeah.
Breed something. But let's change the landscape a bit by adding quality.
100%.
Because I think that's what has been missing
Yes.
in Botswana farming for many years. Let's put in quality. And let's put in quality and let's commercialize.
Yes, 100%.
Yeah. I think from my end, what I would love to see really happening is a lot of collaboration.
Yeah.
There's a lot of hatred among Botswana small stock breeders, and if we can get rid of that, and then even when the borders of South Africa open, we won't need to be going there. If we can start to collaborate more, support each other more, encourage each other more, share ideas, share farming material and everything. By doing that, we would be reducing our operational cost and we can become profitable. So let's collaborate, guys.
True. I mean, I've known you guys for quite some time now, a year or two.
Yeah.
And since then, we have been friends.
You've been very supportive.
We have been friends.
I think you one of the you've got one of the characteristics that we need in Botswana farming
business,
supporting each other, going out there, sharing your ideas frankly, helping each other grow. You've been a supporting system, and we appreciate it. We really appreciate it.
All right, guys. Thank you very much, Tabo and Mr. Nyepi.
Cheers.
Guys, we have come to the end of this episode. Make sure that you subscribe, you like, and comment below. We would like to see ourselves reaching 20,000. We are now at 16,700 subscribers. We need to grow bigger and better as always. Let me know. This is the first interview that I visited other farmers. Let me know if you love it, if you like it, if you love it. Let me know so that I can continue visiting other farmers. All right. 100%. Cheers, guys.
Cheers. Bye.